start streaming this live event? I do.
Or else I wouldn't hit the start streaming button in the first place.
Hey, look, you just popped up. You are live.
And we're live. That's what you're not supposed to say, right?
I don't know. Boop.
Exactly.
All right. Well, here we are with my first Inception stream, seeing how it works and how it goes. Hopefully I don't burn my computer out because I can't handle it. Let's, sorry for all the dead air. I'm still trying to figure out what the hell I'm doing, which you can't tell.
People following, the people in the stream along with Polly are...
Yeah, me.
Oh,
TheOneTonHammer.
yeah. Sorry.
Say hi, Hammer.
I'm doing like 10
Hi,
other things
everybody.
here. Hold, I can do it. So, welcome to another one of Polly's riveting Christmas streams. And joining me tonight, generously as they are TheOneTonHammer. Say hi, Hammer.
Hi, Hammer.
And the Lucky Poptart.
Hello.
And Far is shitposting in chat, which is awesome. That's great.
Hi, Far.
And Far's here. Yay.
Yay.
There's not so much dead air. There's Polly not knowing what the hell he's doing. That's what's happening.
That's the same thing.
Which causes dead air. We got you.
What you guys could have hopped in and started talking about whatever. So anyway,
which I did.
Which you
and then
did.
I got sequestered for doing it.
You got silenced, not sequestered. It's different. Professional as fuck right here. Yeah, I know. So how does it look though? Far you're
Looks
out
good.
there. Yeah, because I don't have a window up. I can't tell.
I sent you the link. You can bring the window up if you want.
I don't need to tax my machine anywhere past where it's.
I'm looking at it. It looks pretty cool.
Tell the other to come here.
Yeah.
The other.
I'm at others.
Others. So what do you think of the Christmas layout? Pretty cool, huh?
Oh, it's pretty.
Yeah,
I like it.
I spent 2
Little
minutes
on the-
on it.
A little on the religious side with the...
Yeah, I was about to be like, why is there a lady with a baby?
Yeah,
That'd be the Virgin Mary.
It-
little baby Jesus.
And see, there's the thing. You know who I did that to trigger?
Everyone?
The first person who had a problem with it. So the target was you.
I have a problem with it.
It wasn't
I mean,
accidental.
I'm
It was
Catholic,
deliberate.
Do I care? You know?
It's like a little bit religious. Yeah, why would a Christmas stream ever have religious imagery on it?
It's just in this secular society we live in, it's funny to see someone actually use the word Christmas, not happy holidays.
We're putting the Christ back in Christmas, motherfucker. That's how we roll around here.
Well, that's what Donald Trump did. He got in the front of everybody and said, I'm glad to actually be able to say Merry Christmas. You know, made it point out to say Happy Holidays. He said Merry. He almost said goddamn in the middle. Merry goddamn Christmas.
Someone else is watching us now. Woohoo.
Yeah, I was just trying
Famous.
to decide what to put up there. And when I saw I went and looked for a font that was really Christmassy, and I found this one that's literally called Merry Christmas font. And it's that, I'm not sure if that's an elk or deer buck. Either way, that's just number 6 on the number pad, that deer. And
It's
there's
reindeer.
Yeah.
It looks like a deer, yeah.
Or a reindeer, of course, right. Pop-Tart in with the
Santa.
common sense.
Santa has reindeers and stuff, yeah.
Yeah. And it's cool because there's like a present one and there's all these other icons in that list. And I'm like, yeah, that one looks Christmassy, and I'll make it red and green and then throw up a Virgin Mary with baby Jesus because it's Christmas and all, and then do a little self-shilling of myself in the bottom left-hand corner.
Oh, I wish I could share like the Pop-Tart that Far made for me.
Yeah. So Far as saying that we all say Merry Christmas here, which I'm assuming is Australia, which is awesome to hear. I didn't know that. You guys didn't go... Because me and Hammer said we live in a secular society. Well, we live in a society where people would like the government to force it into secularity. We have a secular government, which I strongly agree with, and there absolutely should be one. Secular society, though, man, it's not a place I want to live.
Aren't we supposed to be watching a cartoon or something?
We will be watching a cartoon. That's right. Well, I'm having fun with the Inception stream.
Trying to trigger. No, you're having fun trying to trigger people with religion. That's what you're having fun with.
What do you think I do on Twitter with my sock accounts? I go around and trigger atheists. It's hilarious. And not by claiming to be religious, but by claiming to be agnostic. That gets them more angry. It's fun.
Well, yeah, it's like, well, in political terms, when you say you're a centrist, both sides will attack you.
Yeah, that's a good point. Now that you've said that, the amount of ire for those who claim to be centrists, like your Sargons and your armored shills, they claim to be centrists, and yeah, they get a lot of shit for it.
Yeah, I'm a centrist, and so is Ranting Monkey. And Reject.
And Reject. Yeah, I did the political compass thing. Wasn't extreme at all. Centrist on lots of stuff. Some other things not so much, but there was nothing like this whole like hard right and hard left. You got to be a particular kind of person to have that stuff come up.
Well, I mean, it's like you just called him, armored skeptic or whatever. Like, when people think of centrist, that's what they think of, somebody who really doesn't pick a side, like, on any subject. They're kind of like, well, I can see the point of this and that and this. It's not that you can't pick a side on certain things. It's just that you tend to go on both sides on different subjects. So there are some things I agree on the Democrat side, and there's some things I agree on the Republican side. I just don't agree with either wholeheartedly on it. Like, I'm not going to agree with everything just because a Republican said it.
No?
Yeah, she has her own mind about things.
Yeah, I'm weird that way.
You went pretty far left somehow. Trying to figure out where... As far as a closet socialist, apparently. So I'm trying to figure out how that would be. I mean, I've heard her talk about guns. She doesn't really feel very warmly about them. But you don't need to feel warmly about them to end up on the far left.
Like, how far... See, this is the problem, because in the past, 5 years, the far left has gotten a lot farther. And the far right's gotten a lot farther. Like, people who used to be, well into the right are now in the center. Because it's just, it's getting more and more extreme. So when you say far left, how far left? Like, should you be dyeing your hair green and cutting it off and, forget a bra kind of left, or
you forgot a bra kind of left? What?
Well, for some reason, super leftist feminist types, they never wear bras, ever.
Oh, I get what you're saying. Right, the burn a bra, these are male imposed shackles, that sort of thing.
Yeah, I've met 7 really extreme feminists in real life, the ones you can walk by and go, oh yeah, you're a feminist. Well, mostly because they have the labels on their clothes somewhere.
Yeah, remember the girl, non-binary rather, Hammer, in Steven Crowder's video. All the patches she had on her backpack. Did you see that later on in the video when the camera focused in on her? God. She had a them there button on her backpack, and it was bright pink, and something about the patriarchy. And wow.
Yeah, they like to announce it by everything they have on them. Yeah, and every single one of them is never wearing a bra. And I'm just like, you're going to regret that when you're way past 30 and your boobs are around your knees. Just saying.
I asked an ex-girlfriend of mine about that. Do you think of them as male-imposed shackles? And she's like, shackle, no. Male created, maybe. Either way, I'm thankful for them, because she was a C cup.
Exactly.
She's like, if you've ever gone jogging and you haven't worn a bra, you'll understand why bras are a good idea. And I was like, oh,
It doesn't matter that SJW women or feminists or whatever, if they don't wear a bra, because there's no man who's looking at them anyway.
Well, I'm just seriously since the age of 14, I have worn a bra consistently. It comes off in the shower. That's about it.
Do you sleep with a bra?
Yes.
Is it a sports bra or is it just a classic regular underwire
sports
kind of deal?
bra?
Yeah.
Sports bra. Yeah. I've worn sports bras since I was about 16. It's true. I don't see how women, and some of these women have really big boobs. I have no idea how they don't wear bras, because it's uncomfortable as fuck. Especially while sleeping. Everyone I know is like, no, I can't wear one when I'm sleeping. I'm like, if I roll over and one slaps the other one, I wake up. This is not cool. That's TMI. I apologize.
Slaps the other one. You're ruining my Christmas stream. The Virgin Mary is
sorry.
here. Look in the top left corner. My God.
Mary had titties too, okay?
She totally did. Actually, Mary's titties come up in the Bible. They're referenced.
Exactly. Boobs are not a bad thing. Boobs are okay. Like, you know, they're there for specific reasons and they're all good. So
So speaking of which,
don't let the SJWs get to you.
Or yes, boob slapping. I mean, that was a quote, Far. You should have grabbed that and thrown it in the Cards Against Humanity game. I turned
No,
over
she
one
has
boob
enough of
slaps
me.
the other.
She has enough of me. I played that game with her. Like more than 20% of the cards are shit I've said.
And you were disturbed at how awfully quotable you are at times.
Yes, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna stop talking around Far.
So the cartoon selection that we have for this eve is I was telling Hammer about this, but I don't think the other guys heard it. It's The Shanty Where Santy Lives from 1933.
It still sounds like such a weird name to me.
The Shanty Where Santy Lives?
Yes.
Yeah, I know. It's funny, right? But no, that shouldn't be trending. Don't start that far. It's a black and white Merry Melodies. It's psychedelic, like by modern standards, just because of all the weird stuff that happens. But it's quite short. It's only 7 minutes long. But it's really Christmassy and old-timey. I thought the animation freaks might get a kick out of it. I do. And there's casual racism, so we can enjoy that. Let's do it. Okay. Drop this. Chat's going to have to disappear because I didn't organize this properly, but that's okay. We'll find out what you said afterwards.
And what?
And what?
How do I watch this?
You just watch the whatchamacallit? The live stream. That's where it should be going out on.
Okay, so I'm going to be watching the live stream.
Mm-hmm. You know what I didn't bother to figure out? If the sound's going to come through. This might be a total fail.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to listen to the live stream and talk to y'all and without y'all hearing the live stream through my mic. I don't know, maybe I can.
You know
I
what
forgot I have a better computer now. Hold on.
You have a better what?
Computer.
Mm.
I'm going to pull it up on my computer and try to watch it that way.
You know what's not happening?
What?
Anything.
Oh no.
What are y'all seeing?
I see Merry Melodies on my screen.
Yeah, and it's frozen, like in place.
Yeah.
It's not paused.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, it just popped up for me.
Is Polly failing? Polly's failing.
It's a distinct possibility. You'll figure it out. You'll figure it out.
Yeah, this is why we do small test streams with stuff that isn't really important. Because especially at 4 o'clock in the morning, like we are right now for me.
Yeah.
But come on. You know you want to play.
Well, you know, this is the process of learning how to do a professional stream. You got to fuck up a few times before you know how to do it, right?
I appreciate your patience.
Every mess up is a learning experience.
Okay. I think I figured out what I was doing wrong. It should be going now.
I don't know. Okay, there you go. All right, I'm going to turn the sound back on.
It's playing without sound, yeah. But it should be playing the sound because when I was doing it in a test last night, not live. It's always fun when you fuck up live. For some reason, it's not bringing the sound through, which is weird.
I kind of hear the sound, I think. Yeah, it's just really low. You need to turn it up somehow.
You can hear it, it's just really low?
Yeah.
Really?
We could just pretend like it's a black and white movie. It's okay. Do you want to retry?
Well, you know what the advantage is? Up until, where do we, like 3 minutes into this cartoon, there was nothing but music playing. So, you're saying you hear no sound. Well, all there was music. It's not like you're missing the story. Why is the sound not coming through? I'm getting OBS coming through. I'm getting my own mic coming through. I'm getting Far's complaints coming through.
Yeah, it's a little weird trying to watch the movie this way because I'm like hearing us talk like twice.
See, now that's an interesting thing. If, you'd have to be watching, well, we should figure this out at a different time instead of talking over it. It's not working is the short version.
Yes. We don't have the full experience of this movie.
Well, I certainly picked the right cartoon for it. There's literally no talking in this. There's just like odd sounds and music playing. So here's the casual racism in case you were looking for it.
Ah. Well, I mean, it was made in the 30s, so.
Indeed. Now, casual racism is only justified against white folks. You know better than that.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and mute the stream because I can't hear you and you at the same time.
So you can hear, Far, can you hear some sound like Poptart was saying? This is weird. Yeah, I said it was psychedelic. It absolutely is.
Well, see, people in the 30s were doing way more hardcore drugs than we do. As a lot of it was legal back then. Even without sound, this is pretty trippy to watch.
Oh yeah, it is definitely out there. No, it's not a separate capture for sound.
Okay, there's literally babies in that bank.
Yeah. Look at this shit.
It's a baby bank. You push the button and a bunch of babies popped out. I was like, wait, what? What is a baby bank? And why did that woman just get really fat?
I like this guy's solution to the fire. He's like, we can't put the fire out quick enough, and this idiot's using alcohol-based perfume, which is not helping. Only the little fireman toys figured it out. And then this guy, he clues in with the sharp idea.
Yeah, I think I'm at a different point in the movie than you are. Oh, yeah, hear it.
Oh, yeah, I'm watching the OBS, so it's a little bit before.
Yeah, we're now at the fire. The tree just caught on fire.
Really? That's a crazy delay.
Oh, this seems futile. One guy's making the fire worse. Some people are trying to make the fire better.
And then my man back there, the fire engine dude, figures out what to do.
Of course, the best way to put out a fire, bagpipes.
Of course. They create pleasant music while putting the fire out.
And apparently, it is now over.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that was a stream.
Well, that was the cartoon attempt. It worked, except for there was no sound.
Yeah.
So I'll figure out what the hell happened there, and my next stream won't have that problem. And I won't be streaming it at whatever, 4 o'clock in the morning for me. But I don't know what time it is over in Australia for Far and Peter.
I don't know, but Peter's still at work, so I'm guessing not too late.
Is Hammer coming back or what? Did he just like ditch on us?
I don't know. He said he'll be back, but I mean, you say that all the time, and we see you 2 days later, so you know.
What? Didn't I say I'm a bachelor? I can get away with that.
So is he.
Yeah, but I don't do it when we're live.
No. But he's probably just having some tummy troubles again, you know.
No, fair
Let's
enough.
not pick on him too much.
No, people have reasons to step away. Business reasons, personal reasons, whatever. 5 p.m. for Far. Okay. So, yeah, that was fun. Fuck.
It was a lot more weird and innocent time of cartoon making back then.
Yeah, another thing that I think people like they know, but they don't fail to take it. They fail to take it into account that cartoons, a lot of them back then, were played during intermissions at movies and before movies played.
Because people didn't really have TVs back then, so
absolutely. So when you see stuff like this, and it's like, some Bugs Bunny where something odd will be happening, something racist will be happening, a racy joke, or Bugs Bunny's forever dressing up in women's clothes and trying to fake out Elmer Fudd or what have you. People are like, this is for kids. No, it's not. It was intended to be played before an adult audience for a simple laugh before the primetime movie played. So
yeah. Cartoons originally weren't for children. They were adult entertainment because in the beginning, they weren't even sure movies or TV was appropriate for children. Like, they thought kids wouldn't be able to understand the difference between them and reality.
Yeah.
So, I mean, honestly, kids didn't start watching cartoons regularly until about the 50s, 60s. Before then, it was kind of more of an adult thing.
I really need extra monitors. I'm not really sure what, when you're running an Inception stream, you should be watching. It's not like running a regular stream because you have so many windows open.
Yeah. I do not envy you.
Well, you should practice this a couple of times because you got the you should try and do an Inception stream if you can for the big stream on Friday or Sunday.
I will try it, but someone's gonna have to help me, walk me through how to do it because Adam actually mentioned that. He's like, you have to do an Inception stream, and I'm like, okay, well, Hammer and Polly are trying to figure that out, and maybe they can walk me through it if they figure it out. So
yeah, you'd like be able to like put up a banner up at the top instead of like my totally awesome festive Merry Christmas banner. It would be like 100 streams, the Minions or whatever, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean it's a good idea. I just I get a little nervous with new things, because
the only failing that I know of with the Inception stream so far is it is a little challenging to know what to look at, but that's not that bad. And it's exacerbated because I'm using my i7 processor computer or my laptop, and it has a smaller screen because it's a notebook size screen. So it's like, I don't know, 10 inches or 11 inches. I don't know. I'd have to measure the screen. And I don't know if they measure that diagonally or vertically. I'm never sure. And in any case, it'll be worse for me than it is for you. You'll be able to fit more things on the screen and not have it be as confusing. But in the bottom right-hand corner, you'll see the Poptart Hammer and then me. And whoever's hosting it, their
it says you.
Yeah, their avatar, whatever it's going to be, is going to be larger than everyone else's, and it says you.
Yeah.
When it's like everyone's avatar should really be the same size, and it should say Polly, not you. Because then people will be calling me, hey, you, and it'll get on my nerves. You know.
Well, we can see that's the great thing about you having your name for your icon. Everybody knows what to call you.
Who is it
except for me, because I just call you Ploy.
Who is it that said that to me when I was on the monkey stream? Somebody wrote that in chat.
I don't know.
Did you make your disc say Polydub to grab attention? Like, because it's just big Polydub. Like, you know, you can't miss it. It's not like a monkey face or like Scribe's painting.
Or a depressed woman.
Yeah, well, you know, or Hammers is just like a hammer and it makes sense and everything's there. But
yeah.
I was like, no, it's not. When I needed an avatar right away, I just went into Photoshop and I mean, that's impact font, in case you can't tell, the letters that say Polydub, and then just twisted it around to fit inside of a circle because I knew YouTube, everything, it ends up crushing it into a circle anyway. So I just went with a circle and created that piece of shit and then haven't changed it until Far drew the drunken otter.
Yeah.
And Far drew have you seen her? Did you see her tweets today with her Christmas cards?
Yeah, I talked about my Poptart earlier.
Oh, they were so awesome. The Poptart was great, although I misunderstood it originally. And
what did you think it was?
I thought Far was trying to do something like artistic and clever, like it was like a meta reference. I thought it was a Christmas card that she drew on a Christmas card. Because it was like a rectangular thing that was like all decorated and stuff. And then eventually I clued in, oh fuck, that's a Poptart. I get it.
I did like the last Christmas stream. I was saying I need to do something too, but I would have to have my daughter on it, and she's like, just stick a hat on it. I'm like, so you just stick a hat on anything and it makes it Christmassy? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, stick a hat on a Pop-Tart. It's gonna be a Christmas Pop-Tart. And I told her don't do it. I was just joking. And then of course I get on Twitter today and there's a Pop-Tart with a hat on it. And she's right. It does make it Christmassy.
I like the hammer, but I've liked that hammer from the first time I saw it. It looked great. But the colors around the I asked Far for a copy of the Drunken Otter one. Mm-hmm. And when you see the full thing, like not just on Twitter, like the colors look really great. There's gradation in the colors and everything. It really does look nice.
Yeah, that's Copic markers.
Oh yeah, the fancy Japanese markers. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I know them because my daughter is really obsessed with getting a set someday. She loves, Willow draws. I kind of force y'all to know that Willow draws. No, but she does draw in by hand too, not just by computer. She actually started off that way. So she's always wanted a big set of Copic markers. But over here, they can run, like a big set could run for $300.
Right.
Far told me she got hers for really, really cheap because she actually went to Japan. And I'm like, we don't all have that option.
Oh, nice. Hammer changed his icon to the Drunken Otter.
Yeah, I'm not sure why.
In reference to? But yeah, so everybody can tell. I'm pretty sure that's why he did. Like, what the hell are you guys talking about? We're talking about that picture right there, and I think it looks great.
Yeah, that is a really cool picture. You look so confused, though.
Confused or sad or just very drunk.
To me, it looks confused. Like, yeah, there you go. You just look like, wait, why am I here? What's happening? What did I do? Did I break it? I think I broke it.
And like I said on Twitter, the thing I like about it the most is the otter's not like leaning on the bottle as much as like clutching it, like my bottle. Like, you know, even got the little feet are even wrapped around it.
Yeah, it looks like a safety blanket at this point.
What you may not notice is on the bottle in black ink is written "Ho Ho Ho."
Yeah. Ho 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 brand eggnog bourbon.
Yeah, it's a really cute picture. I want to know how Hammer did that because, like, oh yeah, screen share, right. I'm stupid.
Did you screen share that, Hammer, or did you just talk and thus it came up?
No, I shared it.
Okay.
Yeah, it took me a second to come to. I'm sick and my medicine wore off. So it took me a couple minutes to come to that conclusion while saying it out loud. I apologize.
Well, and take advantage of what's being suggested here. FAR is going to be in the land of cheap Copic markers. Work out a deal, man. What was it? $20 instead of 60 or something like that?
Yeah, I love that one. That hammer.
Yeah, that's great.
I'm trying to work out how we would do that though. Like if she sent me markers, like how I would get the money to her and all that's it. We'll talk about that off a stream.
Well, we can start it here. I've been pressuring FAR to set up her PayPal, and as soon as she gets that set up, all sorts of things will be straightforward and simple.
I don't know how to work PayPal.
Neither does FAR. So you guys can...
But that is definitely something I am extremely interested in.
$3 or $4. Wow. Yeah, that's way cheaper.
Oh yeah, considering like a set of 72 was $300 at a Walmart here.
What?
At Walmart.
You know, you might want to think about setting up like, send me a skid of them. I'll get a small personal loan and make a fucking fortune selling these things at half the cost of Walmart.
I don't even want to do that. I just want my daughter to have what she wants, you know? Like she's a really good artist, in my opinion. I mean, I know that's probably a little biased by the fact that I gave birth to her, but you know, the more she practices with anything, like I've had everybody, you know, tell me she's really good unless they're just trying to appease me. So, I mean, you know, I'd like to get her things to do better. You know, because I mean, she's mostly just using like Crayola map pencils and stuff.
What was that pop-up that I didn't read? Encoding overloaded. Consider turning down video settings or using a faster
Oh,
one.
Lord. It's doing stuff. Make it stop.
Or using a faster encoding preset. Okay. I'll remember that for next time.
Faster encoding? Yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to pull up my Poptart so I can show everybody. Because Hammer showed yours and his and not on mine.
I'm only at 0.3% drop frames, though. That's good.
Yeah.
Dropped a total of 179 frames so far.
Oops. No, that was bad.
So did you see what was happening, Hammer? I had successfully captured the sound before, but it wasn't working this time. So something I did is fucked.
It's okay. It was still interesting to watch.
Yeah, there's plenty of movies at xmasfilms.com that are from the silent era. And that seems like it might be the best choice.
For right now, yes.
You know, with the pop-up cards that'll come up with the dialogue, the caption of what the people are saying.
Yeah.
And the music is just some shitty tinny piano. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're awesome.
Yeah. I used to watch a lot of silent movies when I was younger. Because, like, at night, I wasn't supposed to be awake, but I've always been an insomniac. So I had a little TV in my room, and I would watch the silent movies. So I wouldn't get in trouble.
It's always fun explaining what you say.
Encoding overloaded. Hammer said this wouldn't happen. He lied.
Oh. He's not here to help you.
It's like I said, you got to go live and like trip up and fail publicly for everyone to see, so you know not to do it again.
Yes. And like I said, it's a learning experience.
Yeah, it's like that time last week where I doxed Hammer and sent his picture out to everyone by accident. But that won't happen again.
I didn't see that.
No?
No.
That's good. Thought I sent it to everybody on my Discord's contact list.
No, you apparently missed me, you bitch.
And I've been dying to know, too.
I'm not that worried about how people look. It doesn't bother me.
You know, it's funny. I never thought about Platy's kind of got this thing about like face revealing. A lot of people do, but Platy's talked about it, right? And I was never, I know a lot of people itch for a face reveal, and I always find that weird. Like, people are bugging Monkey, he should do a face reveal, and I'm like, Monkey, ignore them. You know what I mean? Like, don't feel pressured by it, basically. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. It's your persona's your voice and the monkey face, and if you're cool with that, leave it at that. But ever since I found out that Platy has this long mane of flowing, luxurious hair, I've wanted to see it, and I don't know why.
You want to see just her hair?
Yeah. I guess Platy, put a handkerchief over your face. I want to see your hair.
Yeah, just be like, I have no interest in your face. I want to see your hair.
Well, it's off of that cartoon.
Maybe she'll do that.
It's off of that piece of art that Far drew. Because you can tell that Far's really into Platy's hair because she spent so much time making it perfect. It's like...
Yeah. They're such a cute couple. It's a little annoying.
Oh, yeah. It's a cute couple in art. Did you see the Christmas card that Far sent out of the Nam bat and the platypus all curled up together? I mean, that was so adorable. I almost got a fucking cavity.
I found it, finally. All right. Is this going to dox me at all? Wait, I don't have shit on this computer yet. No, it just says Far and all that. Okay. So, fuck, I don't know how to screen share over here.
Click on
because it says.
What's that?
It says profile and mute. And that's all it says.
On the far left-hand corner of the screen, it should be there.
Yeah. Yeah, I clicked the arrow, and the arrow says profile or mute. It does not give me a screen share option. It won't let me.
I've got a side chat message, but I don't want to open it up because then everyone will see it.
All right, looking at.
That's not how screen share is supposed to work. I've screen shared before. It's supposed to be one of these options, but all I have is profile and mute.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Screen share is in the top left corner. It's the green arrow.
What about the settings up there?
I don't have a green arrow.
You don't have a green arrow. I have a green arrow.
If you move your cursor all the way to the left, it pops out from the side.
Okay. All right, got it. Okay. Oh, okay. We're having an inception and an inception and an inception stream. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
There it was for a moment.
You can present her so it stays on the screen.
Yeah.
Ah, let me do that.
I would go back and I would go back and like try to present myself.
How do I present her? Oh, like so?
It should be like,
There it is.
There you go. We're figuring this out. Yeah, but I like it. I think it's cute.
Yeah,
and
but
she draws Poptarts better than I do.
Like, I saw it as a small Twitter image.
Christmas card.
Yeah. So when I saw it as a small image first, I just saw a rectangle, and Fard said they were cards. So I was like, oh yeah, it's a card and a card. How clever.
Did they see the
Yeah, luckily, pretty much everybody else other than you caught on really fast. There's this one guy who's like, I've been watching the stream long enough. I know who the Poptart is and who the platypus is, but I don't know who the other two are. And she's like, the otter is Polly and the wombat is me. And I'm still like, I don't even know what a fucking wombat is.
What's a wombat?
It's an animal in Australia, apparently.
No, a nambat.
Nambat.
Have you've seen the pictures that Far? Let me get rid of your. No one needs to see your credit card information. You need to stop that.
I don't have a credit card, and it's just you. They're looking at you again.
I'm
because
kidding.
that's what I'm looking at. I don't even own a credit card.
Yeah, I know. Hammer was just fucking with
I'm
me last
blind.
night when we were testing this. I screen shared one of my screens, and Hammer's like, "Look at all your credit card information." I was like, "What? Oh, you fucker!" I was.
Polly is probably one of the people I know who has the most secure system. He only uses browsers that have no script and all that kind of stuff. So when he brought up his screen, I was like, oh, this is a perfect opportunity. I got to do something here.
And it was not funny. I'm just saying. Wait a minute.
It's not to you.
Oh, it's Numbat. I thought it was Nambat.
No, it's a numbat.
It's a Numbat. Okay.
Numbat.
Well, it's either way is terribly named because it ain't got no wings and it ain't a rodent. Well, wait a minute. It might be a large rodent. I don't know.
I don't know. It's something that looks like an adorable rat that is apparently in a relationship with a duck beaver.
Well, she manages to make the adorable Numbat with pointy winged glasses adorable. Look up an actual Numbat. They're not creepy exactly, but you wouldn't want running up your pant leg. Let me put it that way.
I don't want anything running up my pant leg.
Her best drawing has got to be the platypus, though. It's just absolutely adorable.
Yeah, it is. Now it's just become embarrassed far stream.
Is Far
talk about how great.
Is Far the only one watching? I don't have the actual stream up.
I don't know.
The W crossing, just like, this is stupid. I never know how to say his Costin. I talked to him in the Costin. Yeah, I talked to him in the monkey chat, but I
gave up on trying to say his last name.
Zelthor's here.
Oh, hey Zelthor. He's posting digital kanji, I'm gonna say.
Yeah, apparently we have 5 people watching, and I'm one of them.
He's just
Yeah, I just thumbs down my own video. You didn't have to announce that.
Yeah. Remember to dislike that click button, people.
You just told everyone to dislike it.
Yeah.
Why?
It doesn't matter in either way. It's interaction with the stream. Like, thumbs up, thumbs down doesn't actually matter. And then
I play solitaire too. Good man. I ignore these people and just play solitaire when they think I'm listening to their stories.
Oh yeah, this makes me want to come back on your stream.
I'm kidding. Not when I'm streaming. I don't play solitaire. Oh, Zelthor's off. Okay. Well, thanks for stopping by, bro. He wasn't sure he was going to be able to come by, so it's cool he did. So what are we at? We're at 49 minutes and still only 179 drop frames. Yay. Okay, well, I think it was it was a successful test in that it was a live Inception stream, which is good. But now I got to figure out what was up with the volume when it was working last night in the non-live version, but doesn't work tonight. So I've changed something, I'm going to guess. But seriously, we got to spread the Inception stream, Hammer. Like, it's going to be we're a technological step ahead of everybody, but well, of everyone. No one's doing the Inception stream, but just using OBS in this way, we're already a step ahead.
Yeah, I don't know anybody else is doing Inception except for us.
I think Cognitive Thought does it. Or it looks something like that.
Oh, yeah, I heard something like that, but I'm wondering if they're just using, if Cog's using Skype, like Beauty and the Beta style. Or
I should ask him.
Jeff Holiday style. That would be great. If Jeff Holiday does come through on the Sunday stream, he's just going to be like, what the fuck, man? What? You know, yeah.
He is supposed to come. He's going to be one of the early ones, though, because, you know, the Saint stream starts.
I just had a wicked idea. We got to get Poppy set up with a hotkey soundboard for the Inception noise. So whenever every person comes on, it'll be, you know?
Oh, yeah, that won't get annoying as fuck at all.
Everyone loves the Inception noise. Come on.
It should be interesting to see how Sunday goes, considering the number of guests you're going to have. It's going to be quite the juggling act.
Yeah.
But there's people who can help you, so.
Yeah, Monkey offered to set up stream links for me. I have a lot of people offering to help. So, and you know, if I get overwhelmed, I could just start handing names out to other people to sing links to. And the main thing I'm trying to figure out, and which no one can help me with, is like how many people to have on at once, because I'm going to have to do over what we normally do to get everybody on, especially in the beginning half, because almost everyone wants on in the beginning.
Well, the deal is that you have to judge their ability to stream. There is a certain talent to streaming. So if you have people who don't know how to stream, you want to keep the number low.
Yeah.
If you have people who do know how to stream, then you can pop the number up higher.
Yeah.
No pun intended.
Well, you agreed absolutely. I was saying I was mentioning to Poptart earlier that kind of idea, how many people to have is as a top number, and it's totally depends on who's in there.
Yeah, I'm gonna start off with 8 and see how that rolls, and if it's too much, I'm just gonna start cutting people down.
You definitely don't want to go over 8.
Yeah.
Doesn't
but like
Hangouts cut you off at 9? Isn't 9 the max?
I don't know.
Oh no, I've seen streams with way more than 9.
Really? Okay.
I was in one, like Whitey's. My first stream was the white YouTubers, and that's where he pissed me off. It's a long time ago, but I hold a grudge. And and so that was my first stream, and I ended up dropping out halfway through because we ended up with like 15 people, and then I wasn't talking at all, and the people were screaming at each other, and I was just like, no, I'm out of here. I didn't stream again for quite a while because that wasn't a pleasant experience.
Yeah, what happened to that guy anyway?
He started doing a lot of stuff to piss a lot of people off.
Yeah.
When you make enemies, you get to be unknown pretty quick. People stop talking about you, stop inviting you, and you become irrelevant.
Yeah, he put out on Twitter, follow me, follow me, follow me, follow me. And I wrote no. And he's like, see. And I put a chick, flipping him off on it. And he's like, no, follow me. And I was like, motherfucker keeps calling me SDA and said I was forgettable. And, tell him to go fuck off. Apparently, Monkey won't talk to him anymore because of that.
Yeah, he's been brutal a couple of people. I just saw a tweet yesterday or today about him also. I think it was Sugar Tits or somebody. I don't want to say absolutely, but I saw a tweet today about someone telling him to fuck off for one reason or another. So
he got pretty big really quickly just because he wouldn't stop bugging people for, do collaborations with him.
Exactly.
But then he kind of fell because he made his thing of, he's a douchebag, but there's only so many times you could be a douchebag before people start getting pissed off at you.
He did that thing with the Discord servers too, where he was causing people's Discord services to crash or something like that. So
he would spam them for like 40 minutes straight, just constantly. And yeah, no, I was pissed because like he did it on Monkey server and it blew up my phone. Then he went to Cognitive Thoughts, which I also had, and did it, and it blew up my phone. My phone crashed because him and one of his friends were doing that. And I was like, oh, I don't like these people.
What? Your phone crashed because of the amount of posts?
Yeah, because the amount of notifications that were coming in on my phone at once, it crashed my phone.
There was a problem with Discord on Android phones or non-iPhones that it would try to bring you up to speed immediately. So it would send all the tweets, all the posts through in one shot, and it was killing people's phones. It didn't happen on an iPhone, but it happened on non-iPhones. They fixed it. They patched the phone app.
Well, also, you don't normally have someone spamming constantly for 40 minutes either. It was literally, Cognitive Thought had started a stream about it and was trying to figure out who was doing it because they went under a fake account doing it.
Yeah.
And, eventually found out it was Whitey and kicked him out of the server. Because, Cognitive Thought actually got really pissed off because he, during the time, was using that Discord a lot. And everybody was coming to him complaining about what was going on. And it was like something really lewd, too. It wasn't like they were just saying a word or anything. It was something really
it was a big joke.
Inappropriate. Yeah, he thought it was hilarious. He was so happy he was pissing everyone off.
I'm assuming he thought that it was... all that activity was going to be endearing. Like, this guy's all over the place. Like, that's my best guess.
Yeah. And there's a place and a time for assholey, behavior or being a douchebag kind of thing. But you can only take it too far before people just don't want to deal with you anymore.
Did you not just try pasting it into a Google Translate far? Did you actually get out katakana charts? Like, that seems a little odd of a choice. She just, I don't know if you guys are watching chat, but she's just baffled by this phrase that Zelthor entered. Like, he came in, dropped the phrase, said hello, and then left, and quite hilariously has far, like, in bunches over it.
I know. She's like, it's gibberish.
Taking guesses. What does it say? Joke's on you. You made me study diligently. Haha.
She needed to do that anyways.
Mm.
You gotta love fart.
If it's Japanese, Google Translate says bigonput, bigonput.
That is gibberish.
Can we just assume it's related to Pokemon and leave it at that?
or Dragon Ball Z.
Or Dragon Ball Z. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Dragon Ball Z, as the Australians call it.
Yeah, it's so funny. Like, Polly, earlier you were saying like my personality type is I don't give a fuck. I think this applies to one of those things. Like he posted that, I just kept scrolling down and like it didn't even. I was just like, yeah, Zelthor's being weird. Because he does that on Discord all the time, and I just ignore it.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Australians do say Z. Well, for Dragon Ball Z or for all Zs? Like, I know the thing that even in the original Japanese theme song for Dragon Ball Z, they called it Z, therefore it is. I wanted to know what it was. All right, I think we're going to wrap up the first Inception stream because we're just Discord yakking, which is fine, but, you know.
Not really Christmas related.
Yeah, it's well, it could be, but there's other Christmas streams to come, and I have tabs for said Christmas streams. Odd Christmas traditions around the world. We'll be talking about KFC in Japan, of course we will, and other things of that sort. Yes, the Japanese do KFC for Christmas. Sorry,
see if we can get movies. Yeah, see if we can get movies to play.
Yeah,
the next thing.
Well, it played. It just didn't have any sound.
Did you do a window capture or did you do a media device?
I tried both.
Oh. We'll fix it.
Fritz does it all the time and gets it mostly right. Plays cartoons and hears the sound, says Z or Z. What are you talking about?
Yeah, or writes weird Japanese things. I don't know what she's talking about either.
Yeah. See, and now your gibberish is set to the stream for all time. Far well done. That's another thing about having the inlaid chat on the window. I wonder if it's going to calm Fritz down. I don't think so. I think Fritz will be as kecky and shitposty as ever. But it's going to be interesting to see.
Perhaps more so.
I think he'll be a little... Yeah, I think he'll be a little nervous at first, but then he'll get really into it.
So, maybe, if anything, I'm expecting pure gold from Jack Cochran. I mean, he's got some hot ones, man. That guy lays out the spicy lines, and knowing now that he's got an audience that will see it for all time, it's like maybe it'll even get spicier.
Oh, y'all know he's coming on the stream, right?
I saw that. I'm looking forward to that.
I've never even heard his voice. It'll be nice.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he's been on a stream, but I do not recall ever hearing his voice.
He said he's worried about it because he doesn't think he'll be as much fun, like, actually talking. And I'm like, hun, you're already beloved. You know, you could sit there and say nothing. People will be happy you're there.
Yeah, fair enough. All right, so we're going to wrap this guy up, and I'll see you guys in Discord afterwards if you're not sick of me yet.
Okay.
So, thank you, chat, for joining in. As few of you as there were. It was awesome you came by to see me fail publicly. That's great.
Thank you for.
Thank you for. I saw Costin. God, I'm bad at that.
Yeah, W.R. Costin.
Call him
W.
WR.
I'm going to call him Dubs. It creates a bond. See, I'm Polydub and he's Dubs. You know. So anyway,
I don't know if he'll like that, but okay.
No, it's real Texan. Dubs. You know. See.
He's not Texan.
Well,
he's Canadian.
But he might like the reference. You don't know. So, One Ton Hammer, thank you for coming by.
Pleasure.
And thank you for helping me set this up last night. And but not enough to stop me from publicly making an idiot of myself. And thank you, Poptart, for coming along. Helpful as always.
Thank you for having me.
All right,
Good
guys.
night, everybody.
Have a good night, everyone. Merry Christmas.
Bye.